Hey guys, it's Glenn from Glenn's Car Collection. I'm going to give you another update on the M2. We're fast approaching 7,000 miles here, though this winter weather in November may slow down the miles a little bit. So yesterday it was 65 degrees. We had our last Cars and Coffee. I'm actually shooting this on a Sunday morning. I just woke up. If I sound groggy, forgive me. And I left the car out last night because I got home late and it was so beautiful and warm. We were supposed to have a little bit of rain last night and the temperature's getting colder. Instead, I woke up to this. So it looks like a first dusting of snow happened. It's the Sunday before Thanksgiving. I will be putting winter tires on the GLA 45. I actually tried to put them on the other night, but I was missing an adapter for the lug nuts, so that's going to probably be done this week before Thanksgiving. We also have the Jeep Cherokee, which has all seasons on it, so those will be the two winter cars. Can you drive? A lot of people have been emailing me, can you drive the M2 in winter? Well, I drove an E90 V8 M3 in stick in winter, no problem, with Blizzak. So you do need proper winter tires, especially these modern cars. That's an '08. I can just imagine these new cars, they're more sophisticated stability and traction control. You can certainly drive them in the winter. The most important thing is winter tires. And why are winter tires important? The most telling statistic with winter tires is braking. So if you hit some black ice or even a little bit of snow, you'll have much better braking than you would on summer tires or even all-season tires. The hardest part with these cars, since they're low to the ground, is just getting out of your driveway. You know how the plows always plow on the edge of your driveway. If you can get out of your driveway, you can certainly drive the car in the winter. I'm not going to drive it in the snow or the salt, I should say. If this was one of my two daily drivers, if I didn't have the AMG and I just had this in the Jeep, I was going to get winter tires, probably Blizzaks, and drive this through the winter. If the snow is really deep, I'll just take the Jeep Cherokee, or if there's a lot of salt on the road. But because I have the GLA now, which I'm putting winter tires on, and I have the Jeep with which is great in the snow, those would be the two winter daily drivers for us. And I do plan on driving the M2 in the winter. I just won't drive it if there's salt on the road. So if the temperatures are really low and icy, I'm not going to take it to hockey if it's 20 degrees out. And if there's salt on the road, I don't want to ruin the finish on the paint or ruin the finish on the wheels. I wash these cars by hand, so obviously the hose is away for the, my hose is an outdoor hookup. So with these low temperatures, it would freeze. So I really won't be able to wash it by hand. So the last thing I want to do is get salt on the car, and then I'd have to go to a car wash, which is not the end of the world, but I really just don't want to get salt in the car. Now, I'll probably, if I have the M2 a long time, which I think I will, probably at some point in time, I'll get winter wheels and tires. A lot of times it costs you, I'd have to price them out, but I know for the Mercedes it was like $1,800 for a set of winter wheels and tires, and I actually bought them from my CLA 45. And then when I traded that car in the spring to buy the M2, I hadn't been able to sell the winter tires, and luckily, and one of the reasons I considered the GLA is the Mercedes winter tires from the CLA would fit, so I didn't have to buy a second set and blow another $1,800. So what happens with winter tires, they probably last you 3 or 4 years, and then that mitigates the cost of them. The problem is, like with the M2, there's probably not too many people shopping for winter tires, so I'm not going to get them this year. And maybe next year there'll be somebody who maybe, who knows, trades his M2 in for an M4 or something, and he sells his winter tires for half the price, and then maybe it'll make sense, I'll pick them up, and then I can use this car in colder weather. So I will drive it this winter. Not as much. I'm not going to drive it with salt on the ground. There's no salt on the ground yet. Or if temperatures are really cold, because it's got summer tires. But I will try to drive this car in the winter as much as I can, as long as there's no salt on the road and it's safe to do so since I have the summer tires. Alright guys, that's the M2 update. If I sound like I'm groggy, I am. I just woke up. It's a Sunday morning. Remember to subscribe and share, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.